Welcome back to the Frenchie's world. Yes, it's me, Frenchie, and I'm back at it again with another video. A video for who? A video for you guys. Yes, my videos will always be for you guys. So, you guys, I am back. Yes, it's 2023. Yes, I was going through some things, but I am okay. I am okay. I am okay. So, this video right here that you can see in the titles down below is about this guy going to Rodale Street in Beverly Hills asking people that are shopping down there, what do you do for a living and what is your income? And they can choose to say or not, you know, because realistically, it's none of our business. But it is good though at the same time that he is doing this, because you know they talk about what they do for a living and say a range or whatever maybe. I don't know, but he asks them, "What is your income?" And they can say how much, or they can say range, or they can say no, they don't want to because it's what, none of our business. So this guy right here, his name is Mr. Lewis. Yes, Mr. Lewis is the luxurious boss. Him and his assistant have lots of fun. Yes, yes. Yes, you guys have lots of fun asking people on Rodale Street in Beverly Hills, what is your career and what is your income? And again, they don't have to say it, or they can say if they want to, or they can give a range and all of that. So it's cool because he is black, and that is cool because you don't see too many black people going out there and doing this, and he is doing it. So let's get into this video asking strangers what they do for a living.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a lawyer.
How much money do you make a year?
300.
300K? Woo-hoo-hoo. What's the worst part about your job?
All of it.
Where do you live?
In Brentwood.
Brentwood, okay. Overrated luxury brand.
Supreme.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. I don't get it.
You guys, that was the most smartest. That was a great answer. He asked her, what is the most overrated luxury brand? And she said Supreme. What? Yes, overrated luxury brand. Like realistically, yes, you had a collab with Louis Vuitton, but like I don't get how you guys became a luxury brand. It's so overrated. It needs to go back down to street wear. That's like very high in street fashion and not considered a luxury brand. Just because they did a collab with Louis Vuitton, now you're all of a sudden a luxury brand. Like that's crazy. Cause like a majority of their stuff don't give luxury. It gives street fashion. There's nothing in it that's luxury besides them collabing with Louis Vuitton, like realistically. But I do like the brand. I really do. I don't like everything, but I do like Supreme. I've been liking them since early 2000s.
They're just red with the white letters. I don't get it. If you could hang out with a rapper for a day, what rapper would it be?
Rihanna.
She's a rapper?
Might as well be.
Rihanna is not a rapper. Like what the heck? He said if you can hang out with a famous rapper celebrity, what would it be? And she said Rihanna. What? Is Rihanna a rapper? She might as well be. How? That don't make no sense.
Would you rather have all the money in the world or all the power in the world?
Power.
Okay, why power?
because I would make everyone be vegetarians.
And then if I gave you a big bag of money right now that would cure all your problems in life and you could just retire, how much money would need to be in that bag?
10 million.
That's it?
Yeah.
10 million?
I just want to open up a small bookstore.
Oh, what do you guys do for a living?
I work in talent acquisition. I'm a corporate recruiter.
Okay, how about you?
I'm still in high school, so I'm still figuring it out right now.
Roundabout, how much money do you make a year?
About 200.
Wait, going back to that girl, he said, for you to retire and have all the money in the world, how much would it be? She said 10 million. And all she wants to do is open up a little bookstore. That open up a little bookstore is a lot cheaper than putting in 10 million on a little bookstore. Like, you can have less than 10 million. You can have, what, about 2 million maybe, or a million and some change, and get a little bookstore. Like, come on now. She said 10 million. But that's good though. Maybe she wants to save. Maybe she wants to save some of it and invest that money, but still open up a little bookstore. That's good.
200,000?
I'm blessed.
You need another son?
I need a man.
Where do you guys live?
I'm in Oakland.
Oakland, okay. Do you rent or do you own?
I rent.
You rent? Okay, how much do you pay for rent?
$2,300 a month.
23? Okay. What's the worst part about your job?
Telling people they didn't get the job.
What's the worst part about being a student?
Definitely schoolwork.
How them grades looking?
They decent. They up to par.
What's the most overrated luxury brand?
Gucci is ugly.
Probably Louis Vuitton.
What?
LV? Why LV?
You know what's crazy? I like Gucci and Louis Vuitton. I do. I do like Gucci and Louis Vuitton. And I like Gucci's like clothing with what they have brought out in 2018 and 19. I like their clothes from that year. And then so back on, but I really like 2018 and 19 Louis Vuitton. But I mean Gucci. But then again, Gucci did do something, you know, with the clown looking face of black people. Remember that? But yeah. And I do like Louis Vuitton. I do. But Louis Vuitton's prices went down. Have you guys realized that? Seen that? Like, what?
Guess it's too plain just to be that. It's not that.
Hang out with a rapper for a day. What rapper would it be?
Kevin Gates.
I'm going back to Lil Wayne.
Why Kevin Gates? I really want to know.
Have you heard some of the things he says in those songs?
Wow.
Sorry, nephew.
Okay, all right.
Just one night, right?
It's just one day.
One day.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a retired police officer and a veteran.
How much money do you make a year?
It was 120,000.
120,000. Okay. What's the worst part about your job?
Dealing with scumbags.
How much money is in your checking account right now?
Right now, probably like 45,000.
Okay, where do you live?
Right now, I'm traveling the U.S. in an RV, just chilling with my wife and just going around.
Okay. How much is your RV worth?
Right now, 100,000.
100,000. Okay, that looks like a luxury RV.
Yeah, we're just traveling around the U.S.
What's the most overrated luxury brand?
I think Versace.
Why Versace?
I don't know. That's what I think.
What do you do for a living?
I'm in sales for a large hotel chain.
What's the worst part about your job?
Stress.
How much money do you make a year?
6 figure.
Oh, wait. Not Louis Vuitton. Wrong brand. I didn't mean to say that their prices went down. It's Versace's brand that went down. And I do like Versace as well. Yes. I do. I like Versace.
Tell you exactly.
Okay, can I guess? I'm going to say over 250,000.
Just a little less.
A little less. Okay, all right. Where do you live?
Manhattan Beach area.
Okay, how much is your house worth?
It's over $1 million.
In just one of your checking accounts, how much money is in there?
I can't tell you those things. That's too personal.
And what's the most overrated luxury brand?
I guess Hermes.
Hermes. Okay, why Hermes?
Just because of the price of their bag.
If you could hang out with a rapper for a day, what rapper would it be?
I don't know, Post Malone.
Post Malone. Would you? Okay, why Post
I
Malone?
like his music. I love his music.
What do you guys do for a living?
I'm a pet food sales rep. Plumber.
How much money do you make a year?
70,000 a year.
Okay.
It's Australia dollars.
Okay.
100 grand.
100K?
Yeah.
Are you hiring?
Yeah.
What's the worst part about being a plumber?
Dealing with
What about you? What's the worst part about your job?
I mean, I work by myself, so it can be a little bit lonely at times.
How much money is in your checking account right now?
This holiday is costing a lot, so I think we've got about 8 grand in there at the minute.
Where do you guys
Ooh.
live?
We live in Australia, in Perth, Western Australia.
Okay. Do you rent or do you own?
We own.
Oh, okay. How much is your house worth?
450,000.
Woo!
Ooh.
What's the most overrated luxury brand?
Probably Louis Vuitton.
Louis
Not really
Vuitton.
an unpopular opinion.
LV. What about you?
Yeah, probably Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. So why Louis Vuitton?
Is Tommy Hilfiger really a high luxury brand? Like, is that high luxury brand Louis Vuitton? I mean, Tommy Hilfiger? Like, I'm not too for sure about that. I don't think so. Maybe once upon a time, but not no more. Like, maybe if it is, it's like the low budget. And it's still called like semi high fashion, but not really anymore.
I don't know. For me, it's not my style. It's not my cup of tea. But I wouldn't say I have great fashion. So
What do you guys do for a living?
Study.
I'm a part-time actuary.
I work with Alex.
What's the worst part about your job, being a student?
I don't get paid.
Okay, really? No loans or anything? What about you?
My assistant is Ben.
Wait, what? Is he your assistant? Damn, Ben.
Yeah, I think, frankly speaking, vice versa.
How much money do you make a year? How about you?
Maybe 3 grand.
6,000? Okay, how about you?
It really depends how generous is Alex.
This year, 0.
0. Damn, you working for free?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Where do you guys live?
Italy.
I live in Milan. Yeah.
London.
How much do you pay for rent?
I'm at uni.
Like 1,300.
1,300 in Milan?
Yeah.
Okay, how about you?
Wait, you gotta remember when you're living in a dorm in some universities, you can still be a union, but you still got to pay for your dorm. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, it's crazy. Like, you still gotta pay for your dorm. Like, literally, like on some university campus with their like apartments that they have, because some universities have like apartments, and yes, it's a dorm, and you share with different roommates that are students that goes to the same school that you go to at that university, and you still got to pay. You still got to pay on living in that apartment dorm thing, whatever the case they call it. I'll call it an apartment because it looks like an apartment because it's an apartment complex, but you still gotta pay. Isn't that crazy? If you didn't know that, now you know.
Uni as well.
How much money is in your checking account right now?
0.
0?
And that's the sad fun fact. It's not even a fun fact. It's like, how do I get a scholarship, a full scholarship, or a part, or half a scholarship, or a quarter of a scholarship to go to this university, and I'm roommating in these apartment complex or these dorms with different students, and we still got to pay. Like, what?
Exactly 0? How is that possible?
Round 0.
Maybe I think I have like 160 right now.
Alex, have you paid
Well,
me yet?
this year's salary has been 0 for him.
Okay, so fortunately 0.
And what's the most overrated luxury brand?
Nike.
Nike? Okay, what about you?
My least favorite is Hublot.
I have to say it's Balenciaga.
Why Nike?
Don't like it.
Hublot. I think there's a lack of history behind the brand.
Good answer. How about you?
It's just really overrated. And if I had the money, I would have gone for LP or Dior.
Hey, what do you guys do for a living?
I work on television.
Okay, how about you?
I'm a doctor.
How much money do you make a year, roundabout?
A ton of money.
How about you?
I do reasonably well.
Can I guess?
Yes.
10 million.
Maybe more.
Okay, what's the worst part about being on TV?
Really exposing every single thing about your life and the misconceptions that comes along with it.
Okay, what about you?
Everybody's so critical about every little thing you do.
Where do you guys live?
Right now, we live in LA.
Do you rent or do you own?
We own.
How much is your house worth?
You can Google
You
that.
can Google it. It's public information.
What's the most
Yep. Ooh, it is true. You can Google people's houses and see how much the house is worth. But did you see that? Their house was worth $55 million. What?
Luxury brand.
Chanel, Louis
His opinion
Vuitton,
is all
Dolce
of
and
that.
Gabbana, Van Cleef,
He will pick up a piece of trash and go,
Cartier.
throw some C's on it. It's
Cartier,
fabulous.
Bulgari.
All of them.
Yeah.
What do
Dang, he don't like no luxury brand. All luxury brands, that's all high luxury brands is like overrated for him. Like again, she said he will pick up a piece of trash on the floor and said, put some seasoning on this.
you for a living?
I own a farm.
Okay.
What did he say?
opinion is
Dolce
all
and
of
Gabbana, Van Cleef,
He will pick up a piece of trash and go,
Cartier.
throw some C's on it. It's
Cartier.
fabulous.
Throw some seeds on it. Whatever that means.
Bulgari.
All of them.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I own a farm.
Okay, nice. How much money do you make a year?
A lot.
Okay, can I guess?
A
Yeah.
lot.
Over 250,000.
Why not?
Less or more?
Let's say right around there, maybe a little more.
What's the worst part about your job?
Working.
Where do you live?
Ventura County.
Okay, do you rent or do you own?
I own
How much is your house worth?
a couple mil.
What's the most
Oh, couple
overrated
mil.
luxury brand?
Oh my goodness, Gucci.
Why Gucci?
It's not that appealing. It lost its specialty. It got too commercial. It should be Italian design, and it's just not.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an esthetician.
How much money do you make a year, roundabout?
50K.
What's the worst part about your job?
People that are late.
How much money is in your checking account right now?
I think 2,000.
Where do you live?
I live in Pennsylvania.
Okay, do you rent or do you own?
I live with my parents.
Oh, okay. Do they rent or do they own?
Own.
Okay, do you know how much the house is worth?
450,000.
Okay. What's the most overrated luxury brand?
Balenciaga.
Sheesh, Balenciaga. Why Balenciaga?
Do I have?
Yeah. You heard what she was about to say? I know exactly what she's gonna say. Do I really have to say? Cause you remember what Balenciaga did with their new line, with their new set of clothes. Remember what they did with the baby and how the baby was dressing, and then those notes on the floor and in the background about. You know what I'm going with that. I don't even want to say it, but yeah. But then again, I like Prince. See, it's like the same thing with Gucci, but I like. Hey, forgive me, okay? Forgive me.
I have to answer that?
We don't gotta talk about that. What do you guys do for a living?
We're in the restaurant business.
Out in New York. How much money do you make a year, roundabout?
We don't want to answer the question.
Tricky question. We do well.
Okay, can I guess?
Take a guess.
With how many restaurants do you have?
10.
5 million.
You close.
Okay, yeah. What's the worst part about your job?
Friends.
Finding employment.
Where do you guys live?
In
New York.
Do you rent or you own?
oh,
Okay, how much is one of your houses worth?
one. I like that you say one of the houses. How do you know we have more than one?
They range between from 1 million to 3.5 million, 4 million.
What's the most
Wow.
overrated luxury brand?
I think it's Gucci. Everybody wears Gucci.
He thinks Gucci, not me. I love Gucci.
A lot of people say Gucci though.
Louis Vuitton?
Louis Vuitton. Why Louis Vuitton?
I don't know. It's just that's what came to mind.
Any New Year's resolutions?
Stop buying bags.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a kid.
Okay, but I see you got a camera. You do some photography as well?
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
What's the worst part about being a kid?
Just having a lost level of respect for you.
What?
Like, no one respects you, you know?
Do you get an allowance?
$10 a week.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's not cool, bro. I need to talk to your parents. We're going to have to get you a raise, okay?
Alright, thank you.
How much money is in your checking account right now?
Can we look?
Yeah, let's look. Let's see.
$12.47.
You are rich, bro. Where do you live?
I live in Temecula.
Do you know if your parents rent or own?
They own.
Okay, do you know how much your house worth?
Maybe $3 million?
All right, so in your opinion, what's the most overrated luxury brand?
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga. Hey, what do you guys do for a living?
I'm a barista at a boba shop in Vegas.
I work for a contracting company.
How much money do you make a year, roundabout?
I make $15 an hour, so whatever that is.
Kind of like 90.
90,000?
Oh, 90.
Are you guys a couple?
Yeah.
Okay, I see why you with him. How much is in your checking account right now?
My budget right here is $2,000, and that's all I got.
Yeah, what about you? How much is in your checking account?
175.
$175. What's the worst part about your job?
The customers.
And where do you guys live?
Vegas.
Do you rent or do you own?
I still live with my parents.
Parents. Okay, so I was gonna say, how much do you pay for rent? Zero, right?
No.
What's the most overrated luxury brand?
Gucci.
Well, I'm going to say Louis Vuitton right there.
Louis Vuitton. Okay, so why Louis Vuitton?
I don't know.
Why Gucci?
I just don't like the way a lot of the stuff looks.
What do you do for a living?
I am a student at university back in Pennsylvania.
How much money do you make a year?
About $12.
$12 a year?
Yep.
Where do you live?
I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay, are you on campus or?
I'm on campus, yes.
Do you have to pay like rent for your dorm or?
I do.
How much is it a month?
600.
You see, you guys, that's what I was talking about. He just said it right there. He said, so do you gotta pay for your dorm? And he said, yes. Oh, he has to pay $600 a month for his dorm. And he's on the university campus. Like, what? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, it is tough. It is tough. It is tough. You see that? He has to pay $600 a month for his dorm. He probably got, I'm going to just go all the way. He probably got a full scholarship. And then he has to pay for his dorm. Like, what the heck? Like, huh? I don't know if it was always like that or that's just a new, that's like, it's very new now. But, and probably been around for a couple of years. I don't know, but you see that? $600 a month for his dorm. What the heck? Like, what? See what I mean? See, I wasn't lying. There it goes right there.
Would you rather have all the money in the world or all the power?
I have all the power. All the power.
Okay, why power?
I think money is overrated. I think a lot of people look at money too much with everything they do.
How much money is in your checking account right now?
I'd say $314.
Worst part about being a student?
Probably studying. I don't really like studying that much. The dining hall. Dining hall's not good either.
In your opinion, what's the most overrated luxury brand?
I'd say Gucci.
Dang, everybody says Gucci. Why Gucci?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Gucci. I'm more of like a...
Why are people saying Gucci? I like Gucci. I do. I really like Gucci. Like, I do. I don't like every luxury brand, but I do like Gucci though.
I like Balenciaga.
What do you guys do for a living?
I'm working at the pharmacy. It's very boring.
Pharmacy, okay, how about you?
I have a like
How much money do you make a year, roundabout?
90,000.
90,000, okay, how about you?
maybe 300,000.
Where do you guys live?
I live in London.
London?
Yeah, I live in Trezana.
Okay, and do you rent or do you own?
Rent.
Rent, how about you?
Rent, but we're going to move together soon.
Oh, nice, okay, how much do you pay for rent?
2,000.
2,000, okay, that's not bad, how about you?
4,000.
4,000? What's the most overrated luxury brand?
It's not bad.
Chanel.
Chanel? All the girls love Chanel, why Chanel? Why?
It's just classic brand.
Yeah, what about you?
Honestly, nobody's not saying YSL. And that's the second person that said Chanel. I like those brands too. Okay, it sounds like I'm saying every brand. No. Like, if I'm saying a lot of luxury brands, I don't like everything they have. I just like bits and pieces of what they have. Yes. But some of them I do like a lot though. There's a lot that I like.
Louis.
Louis? Why Louis?
I just like design.
If you could hang out with a rapper for a day, what rapper would it be?
You.
What?
I don't rap, but okay.
You look like.
I like old school.
Old school, so who?
Sticky
Tupac.
Fingers.
Sticky Fingers, okay, you said who?
Tupac.
Tupac. What do you guys do for a living?
I'm unemployed. I'm a student at college.
Okay, how about you?
I'm an engineer.
What's the worst part about being a student?
School.
And what about you? What's the worst part about being an engineer?
There isn't. I love my job.
How much money do you make a year?
Not a lot.
Okay, can I?
You see, with engineering, I'm not gonna lie. With engineering, there is nothing I do not like at all. Even with videography and video and photography, but I don't do too much photography. But I'm gonna really dive into that. I really am. I'm gonna make some room for it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna test the waters. Like, I use my cell phone and stuff like that. Boom. But I got cameras. I just do a lot of videography stuff and engineering, cause I do a little bit of engineering too as well, and I love everything about it. There's not one thing I dislike about it. Just like videography, there's nothing I dislike about it. I completely love it.
Yes.
85,000.
Close, I guess.
Less or more?
Less.
Where do you live?
Chicago.
Do you have to pay rent?
It's included in tuition. So
How much is it a month?
I want to say around $1,200.
Dang, okay, for a little dorm room?
Yes.
I live in a house.
How much is your rent?
$1,500 for mortgage.
How much is in your checking account right now?
$2,000.
2,000? Wow, as a student, that's a lot. Okay, and how about you?
$5.
What's the most overrated luxury brand?
Gucci.
Louis Vuitton. Everybody has it.
Okay, why Gucci?
It's just overpriced. I think it had like a lot of hype in like 2014, but ever since then, it's nothing really new.
What do you do for a living?
I worked at Tesla.
How much money do you make a year, roundabout?
Right now, 50.
50 stacks? Okay, Tesla paying good.
Overtime.
Oh, overtime, okay. What's the worst part about your job?
The hours, the 6 days a week.
So where do you live?
I'm actually from the Bay.
Do you rent or do you own?
Rent.
Rent? How much is your rent?
Almost 3,000.
3,000?
Yeah. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom.
How much money is in your checking account right now?
Checking account, probably like 10,000.
10,000?
Wow.
What's the most overrated luxury brand?
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, LV. Why LV?
It's nice, but I feel like the prices compared to like Beverly, like for sandals, 350 to 600, not worth it.
What do you ladies do for a living?
Event coordinating.
Okay, how about you?
Project management.
All right, what's the worst part about your job?
Working.
Just meetings, lots of meetings.
How much money do you make a year before taxes?
80, 120.
Where do you guys live?
We live in Westwood.
Okay, do you rent or do you own?
Westwood.
How much is rent?
2 bedrooms for about 3,000.
In your opinion, what's the most overrated luxury brand?
Hermes.
Maybe Prada?
Why Hermes?
I think it's just really expensive. Like really, really expensive.
You know, Hermes is very expensive for their bags. I don't get why they have, you guys, listen, like, there's another luxury brand that got the most expensive bags too. Like Hermes is one of the most expensive luxury brand that got the most expensive bags. And there's another luxury brand too, but I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, it's crazy.
Certain selected people can really go in there, get it.
Why'd you say Prada?
I just want to say it's overrated. A lot of people just think of that first, and that's like their go-to.
How much money would I have to give you right now to be okay for in life forever, set, retire? What's the magic number?
1 billion.
I was gonna say like 72 billion.
Well, you guys, that was it right there. Yes, that was it right there. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yes. Mr. Lewis is the luxury boss. Him and his assistant have lots of fun asking people what they do for a living and how much is their income and do they rent or own and how much is their home worth. And you see it right here. What's your favorite luxury brand? What's the most overrated luxury brand? And if you can hang out with any celebrity, who would it, rapper, celebrity, whatever, who would it be? And boom, you guys, asking strangers what they do for a living. Yes, this video was very interesting. Very interesting. Now I want to see more videos from him. So, you guys, it's the end of the video right here. And for my loyal subscribers and my new subscribers, stay tuned for my next videos that are coming up very, very soon for you guys. And if you guys got any suggestions on what next content videos I should do like this or many, many other you would like to see me do, just put it down in the comment sections down below. And for the new people that came across this video and like this video and you like to see videos like this or many other videos you'd like to see me do in the Frenchie's world, yes, me Frenchie, yes, in the Frenchie's world, well, please go down below and like, share, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell button so you guys can be notified at any given time whenever I upload a video to my channel. Peace.